Boy, has it been an interesting summer. We find Cody Co DJing after being accused of hooking up with a 17-year-old.
Talk about the allegation!
Chris Tyson getting fired from the Mr. Beast crew for liking Lolly Boy Bussy. And now we have Moist Critical having a shit take, which happens once in a blue moon. I corrected Critical's totally wrong opinion about One Piece, and while he continues to fail to read the manga, like a normal person, at least he's attempting to get into the series again. But Charlie's current L take comes from a very recent debate he had with Sneeko, where Charlie argues it's okay for trans kids to transition at their very young age, while Sneeko claims minors should be allowed to marry adults.
Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting, as you agree with.
Okay, so as long as everyone...
If your parents are okay with it and you are okay with it, I think that's totally a familial decision to make, yeah.
Okay, so a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married?
Well, that's a decision that now extends beyond the family, because now you're bringing in a different party. So if you have someone that's your age coming in saying, I want to marry that child, I don't think that can happen under any circumstance.
So,
no.
But it's still a personal decision. You're still deciding.
Because there's
take the other party out of the equation.
It's
a personal decision. If I'm 16 and I personally want to marry this girl, she's beautiful. She's 21 years old. Her family wants to do it. My family wants to do it. You're saying I can't do that. We're both consenting. I'm ready to go. I'm physically mature, but I'm not allowed to marry because Moy says that woman's a pedophile. But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off, I can go right into the clinic, snip it off, and start taking HRT like Chris Tyson. That's a society that makes sense to you?
It is. I believe everyone has I believe everyone has the right to do with their body what they want to do.
Oh. So really it's just liquid brown AIDS all around. Now let's get one thing settled. Sneeko is a dipshit, but this dipshit did expose the hypocrisy of Charlie's argument. If you support minors being granted access to gender-affirming surgery with parental permission, then logically you should also be okay with child marriage with parental permission.
Excuse me. Those two situations are totally different, Diesel. Yes, both include a minor making a permanent life-altering decision at a very young age. Both may require the same amount of consent from the parties involved. However,
this is just transphobic.
Yeah, what they said.
Remember, kids, before you marry some sleazy 25-year-old or cut off your wee-wee, always remember to get approval from a parent or guardian, and then you can proudly shout to the heavens, I have permission! I hate to say it, but Sneeko's logic here is sound. Never thought I'd utter that sentence in my life, but here we are, agreeing with Geeko.
But maybe Charlie was just referring to puberty blockers and HRT while silently disregarding the surgery. Sneeko included gender confirmation surgery when asking Charlie what he finds acceptable, and nowhere did Charlie clarify he only supports just puberty blockers or HRT. He just keeps saying as long as the parents and child consent, it's okay. But let's say Charlie was just referring to puberty blockers and HRT when claiming kids can consent to it. Yeah, I still don't like it. HRT does have the potential to cause infertility down the line, and I do not believe a minor should be able to make that decision. Well, I read somewhere that HRT doesn't impact fertility.
Okay, well, I also read from many different sources from those in the medical field that it does. The fact that HRT's impact on fertility can't be concretely proven as of now tells me the permanent effects are unknown, and if that's the case, it comes across as you experimenting on the unknown with children. What might be even worse though is that Charlie tried to damage control that segment of the debate with Sneeko right before he ended the live stream.
Therapy, you can go through the process of making that decision. I thought that's what it was. I thought he was just speaking in hyperbole with the dick cutting off shit. I thought that's what we were talking about. And then if you decide that's the path you want to take, it is your body. You can do that. You can make that decision once you become of age to make a decision like that. I just don't understand how it got so muddled. Half of the fucking conversation was hyperbole, and apparently that one was literal. Or it's a very malicious attack on what I'm trying to say or misunderstanding. I don't know.
So either he's fence-sitting or he actually believes the nonsense that he said. Either way, it's not looking good. If you want my honest opinion, a theory that I have extensively studied, I believe Charlie's trying to appeal to what he believes to be the majority when really most people believe children transitioning, especially through surgical means, is greatly unpopular, the total opposite of the mainstream opinion, and that's why he had to claim it was all hyperbole when he found out during his stream that his argument and his opinion was unpopular. Alright, I got another theory. Now bear with me on this. What if this isn't actually Charlie? This could be a lizard person who killed Moist Critical and entered his body via orally. A body snatcher, if you will. Why is he doing this? Well, he could be trying to spread the left-wing communist agenda so the globalists can take our gun rights away. But anyways, kids getting that surgery at that age is, it's pretty fucked up. He doesn't seem like the person that would believe in that. That's why I'm kind of leaning on the fact that this might be just him trying to appeal to a certain group of people. Because believing that kids should have that surgery at such a young age is a stupid fucking opinion. It's just common sense why that's a dumb thing to support.